At the edge of a quiet village, a giant, ancient mango tree stood, its gnarled roots twisted into the earth, and its thick branches stretched toward the sky like the arms of an elder. The tree was said to be magical, guarding secrets from generations past. Underneath its shade, the children would often whisper about what they thought lived within it. Nia, a young girl with wide, curious eyes, was always drawn to the old mango tree. Her smooth, dark skin gleamed under the sunlight, and her hair was braided into neat rows that fell over her shoulders. She often heard the tree's whispers, but unlike the others, she wasn't afraid. There was something about the tree that beckoned her, urging her to uncover its secrets. One afternoon, as Nia circled the tree, she noticed something new. Carved into the bark were strange symbols, ones she had never seen before. They were ancient markings, almost as old as the tree itself. Her heart raced as she traced her fingers over the carvings. Who had placed them there, and what did they mean? That night, Nia couldn't sleep. She dreamed of the mango tree, of shadows that danced within its branches, and voices that called her name. When she woke, there was a mango on her windowsill, fresh and ripe. But no one had been near her home. She knew the tree was sending her a message. Nia told her grandmother about the strange occurrences. The old woman's eyes, clouded with age but still sharp with wisdom, widened at the mention of the tree. She gathered the village elders, each one with stories of the tree's power. "It guards the past," they said, "and those who seek its secrets must be prepared for the truth." As Nia listened to the elders, a chill ran down her spine. They spoke of a hidden treasure buried beneath the mango tree long ago, one that carried a curse. "Those who find it," said one elder, his voice raspy with age, "may not survive to tell the tale." But Nia was determined. She had to know what the tree was hiding. On the night of the full moon, Nia made her way back to the mango tree. The air was thick with anticipation, and the tree seemed to hum with energy. As she reached out to touch the carvings once more, the ground beneath her feet trembled. The tree's secrets were beginning to reveal themselves. The earth beneath the tree began to crack. Slowly, the roots twisted and pulled away, revealing a dark, narrow passage leading deep underground. Nia hesitated, her heart pounding. Was she ready to face the secrets hidden for so long? Just as Nia prepared to step into the darkness, she felt it, a presence watching her. Her breath caught in her throat. From the corner of her eye, she saw movement within the tree. Something or someone was waiting. Just as Nia turned to leave, a voice, soft yet ancient, whispered from the shadows, "You seek the truth, child, but are you prepared to pay the price?" The sound was neither threatening nor comforting. It was as if the tree itself had spoken. Nia froze, her breath caught in her chest. She glanced up toward the branches, but the figure remained hidden, only the voice echoing through the night air. The ground trembled again, and slowly from beneath the earth, a small wooden box emerged, its surface covered in the same ancient carvings as the tree. It hovered just above the cracked soil, waiting. Nia's heart raced as she reached out toward it. Was this the treasure the elders had warned her about, or something far more dangerous? As Nia's fingers brushed the box, a wave of dizziness hit her. The world around her blurred, and suddenly she was no longer under the tree. Instead, she found herself in a vast field of golden grass under a dark sky. The wind whispered warnings, and in the distance she saw figures, shadowy and faceless, watching her. One by one they turned and disappeared into the darkness. Nia knew this was no ordinary dream, it was a warning. With a jolt, Nia snapped back to reality. The box was still there, resting in the open ground. Her hand had only grazed it, but already the tree's secrets had begun to unravel in her mind. She pulled her hand away quickly, her heart pounding in her chest. The wind had died down, but the air felt heavy, as if waiting for her next move. Nia felt the urge to leave, to run as fast as she could, but something deep inside her refused to turn away. Her curiosity burned stronger than her fear. She noticed another passage revealed by the tree's roots, a narrow hidden path leading deeper into the earth. It was darker than night itself, and yet Nia could see faint lights flickering in the distance, as if calling her forward. As Nia descended into the darkness, the air around her grew cold. The flickering lights ahead seemed to move with her, guiding her deeper into the earth. Each step felt heavier than the last, and she could feel the weight of the tree's secrets pressing down on her. The whispers returned, louder this time, but still unintelligible, like voices from another world. Finally, Nia reached the end of the tunnel. Before her was a hidden chamber bathed in an eerie, unnatural light. In the center of the room was a massive stone tablet covered in ancient symbols, much like those on the tree. Surrounding the tablet were old, tattered relics, pieces of cloth, jewelry, and bones. This was no ordinary treasure. This was a place of power, and Nia could feel it humming in the air. As Nia stepped closer to the stone tablet, she felt a shift in the air. Suddenly, the shadows in the room coalesced into a single form, a figure tall and imposing, draped in robes that flowed like mist. Its face was hidden beneath a hood, but its glowing eyes burned into Nia's soul. "You have come far," the figure said, "but some secrets are not meant to be uncovered." The figure stepped closer, its eyes never leaving Nia. "Turn back now," it whispered, its voice echoing through the chamber, "or you will be bound to this place forever." But Nia didn't move. Her heart pounded in her chest, but she couldn't bring herself to leave. The secrets of the tree were too close, she had to know. Nia stood firm, staring into the glowing eyes of the shadowy figure. The weight of its words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. "What do you desire, child?" it asked, its voice now a low whisper, almost a temptation. "Do you wish to uncover the truth, knowing it may come at a cost, or will you walk away, carrying the knowledge of what could have been?" Taking a deep breath, Nia spoke, her voice steady. "I choose to know. The truth cannot bind me, it can only set me free." As she declared her intent, the figure nodded slowly. The air crackled with energy, and the stone tablet began to glow brighter, illuminating the chamber in a brilliant light. With a rumble, the stone tablet cracked open, revealing a swirling vortex of colors and images. Nia gasped as she was flooded with visions of her ancestors, warriors, healers, and storytellers, all gathered around the old mango tree, sharing knowledge and wisdom. Each image carried lessons of courage, love, and sacrifice. But then, she saw darker images of greed and betrayal, showing how the tree's power had once been misused. As the images swirled, the shadowy figure spoke again. "Knowledge is a powerful tool, but it comes with responsibility. You must honor your ancestors by using it wisely." Nia understood now that the secrets of the tree were not just about treasure or power, they were about connection between the past, present, and future. With clarity washing over her, Nia made a decision. She would share the stories and lessons of her ancestors with her village, teaching them the importance of respect and unity with nature. The mango tree, she realized, was a symbol of life and knowledge, a bridge between generations. As the visions faded, she felt the warmth of the tree's spirit enveloping her, reassuring her of her path. With the last remnants of the swirling images dissipating, Nia turned to leave the chamber, feeling the weight of the secrets lift from her shoulders. As she climbed back through the narrow path, the shadowy figure whispered one last time, "Remember, child, the greatest treasure lies not in the secrets we uncover, but in the wisdom we share." As Nia walked home, she felt the weight of her ancestors' stories resting on her shoulders, a responsibility she was ready to embrace. She knew she would teach her people the lessons of the mango tree, to respect the balance of nature, to value their heritage, and to seek knowledge with humility. With each step, she carried a new understanding. The true power of knowledge lies in sharing it with others. And so the village learned from Nia, who shared the stories of the mango tree, teaching them that true wisdom comes from understanding our past and using it to guide our future. The greatest treasures are not those we keep hidden, but those we pass on to future generations. And thus, the secrets of the old mango tree became a source of strength and unity for the community, ensuring that they would always remember the balance of knowledge and responsibility. Hope you like this story. Subscribe if you find the story interesting.